What's up, everybody? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, and I'm here to do a reading for the Fire Sign Collective. This is going to be the first Fire Sign Collective reading I do for the month of October. I hope all is well with my Aries, Leo, Sag, 8th House Energy community members. I appreciate all the energy you bring to the channel, all that fly fire energy. Thank you so much for all that you do for the channel and all the various ways that you do what you do. For those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you will subscribe and hit that notification bell. I do post weekly. There's a variety of different readings that I post, so hopefully, you know, if one doesn't resonate, you'll check out another one. All right, so we're going to see what's going on with the fire signs for the first week of October. We got a lot of energy going on in the atmosphere right now. We got so many planets changing positions in the month of October that is literally making some of us, it's making our head swim. Okay, so make sure you check out some of the readings I've done for you to prepare you for this energy, to prepare you in a sense where it gives you an idea of where it's going to hit you most, and what you may experience, or what people around you, or people, you know, family, friends, what they may be experiencing. Because if it doesn't affect you directly, it could possibly affect you indirectly, right? So check out your Mercury retrograde reading that I did. Go into the, you know, the fire sign playlist. Well, there's not a fire sign playlist, but if you know, whatever sign you want to check, go into that particular playlist. Look for the Mercury in retrograde reading. Look for the new moon in Libra reading. What else did I do for you? Oh, I just did the silent enemies reading. I posted those yesterday. So, you know, make sure you check everything out. I did two other collective reads as well. You'll find that in the collective read energy. One was called Mad as Hell That You Got Away, and the other one was talking about how you have people coming back from the past, but they don't have good intention, and we get into why. So, you know, just wanted to let you know about that. So let's get into your reading here. Let's pull some cards and see what's going on for my fire signs, my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The first week of October. The first reading for the Fire Sign Collective for the month of October. But we got a lot of energy going on here. So we got the little girl energy here that came out. And then we got the ocean. We got the movie theater. Damn, I do want to go to the movies. I sure do. Maybe I'll watch them later. I want to see, don't laugh. I want to see, I haven't seen it yet. It's on Disney, and I got Disney just for it and still ain't watched it. What is it called? The woman who had the 101 Dalmatians. What's her name? Anyway, I want to see that. Still ain't seen it yet. All right, let's get some more cards out. I don't know. Is there any type of movie you guys want to see? Let me know in the comments what you into watching. If you've been watching movies, or if there's something that's on your list, give me some good ideas of what to watch. All right, so we got the classroom energy here, and then we have the TV or television. Just talking about movies with the TV, the theater, and the TV and television. All right. So some of you, you know, definitely going to be going to the movies this weekend, I feel. You know, you're like, yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll get out of the house, switch things up a bit, go to the movies, get your mind off of whatever's going on. Take you, you know, there's nothing like sitting down and watching a movie and just getting totally out of your head and everything else that you got going on, and just being submerged in another different environment or surrounding or mindset just for, if it's no more than 2 hours, you know? So some of you might be doing that. Some of you might be checking out Netflix. Some of you are just like, yeah, I'm not going to the movie theater, but I am going to be watching some movies. I got Netflix, I got Hulu, I got Pluto TV, I got, what's the other one? It begins with an S. I forget. You know, we got Stars. You know, I got Stars, I got Hulu, I got Netflix. You know, I got HBO with it too. So yeah, I feel like that's what a lot of people are going to be doing, watching movies. Some of you are going to be going out with the kids. Some of you got a boat. Some of you are going out on a boat, going for a boat ride. Like, depending on where you are in the world, the weather might be about to change. And some of you are like, okay, let me get that last boat ride in, or let's go out on the lake, or, you know, you may be going up to an area where, you know, during peak season, it's really crazy expensive to go. But like right about now, while the weather is still, you know, nice, you can still go up to the lake and get a real good rate, you know, at a cabin or something like that. So some of you might be doing that. I do feel like some of you may be traveling, going out of the area as well. So just make sure with Mercury retrograde, double check your reservations, whether you're flying or whatever you're doing. But some people are going to the water. They're going near the ocean is what I'm feeling here. Some of you are taking classes as well as what I feel. Some of you are going back to school, or you're happy that the kids are now back in school and now you have some relaxed time, some free time to, just relax and unwind, especially with everything that was going on with COVID. I feel like for a lot of you, the kids back in school, things are okay. They're not as crazy for you, though it may be for some of you, the situation with COVID may be a little more crazier than some people in other, school jurisdictions. But I feel like for a lot of you, things are sort of getting back to normal with the kids going back to school. Some of you may have, kids going to college. And so, you may be feeling a little apprehensive about that, and, mixed bag of emotions in reference to your kids going away to school. Or some of you, they've already gone and, you're talking to them over the phone, or, emailing them or texting them, just checking on them to see how they're doing. You may have a lot of questions about what they're experiencing. They may have some questions, and so you're trying to, both of you are maybe talking about, okay, well, kid could be like, well, Mom, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do for blah, 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 and your mom would say, oh, okay, why don't you go do this, or talk to your academic advisor. They should be able to direct you to where it's going, or what's going on, or what you need to do, or, talk, how's your relationship with your professor? Do you like your classes? Things like that. So I feel that type of thing going on. I feel that going on even with the elementary kids, A lot of them may have questions about what was going on with COVID and why and who and what, when and where and things like that. And they could be, bringing home the information to you, what their teachers were talking about, things like that. So I feel like a lot of that is going on with some of you. But let's get some... let's get some info out here. But I do feel a lot of you are going back to school yourselves. Now that you got the kids back in school and everything is okay, things are starting to calm down with this COVID situation as far as, safety in the classroom environment. Whether you're a teacher or whether you have children going to school. Now some of you, I feel like, are okay to be like, okay, well, let me go ahead and take some classes or sign up. Some of you are going to be taking classes to do movies or to make movies. Some of you are writing scripts is what I'm getting to. Interesting energy. Let's see what else we got here. All right, frustrated. Okay, some of you could be backed up in traffic. Everything's back to normal now. With COVID calming down as far as, people going back to work. Yeah, you hear the horn. So, people stuck in traffic, frustrated, rush hour. Ain't it about rush hour right now? What time is it? Yeah, it's about 4:30. So, people going to start blowing the horns, going bonkers, going crazy. You're trying to get home or trying to get to pick up your kids, and it's just frustrating. So, some of you got to keep your cool, count to 10, because we got these crazy energies going on out here. So just be careful. Keep your cool, keep your calm, count to 10, turn on your favorite song, put on Sirius satellite in the car, or pull out your phone and, put on your favorite jam, roll up your windows, and just zone out. Yeah, because some of you are very irritated. Some of you are emotionally irritated. I don't know if it's because of a breakup. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, it's definitely because of a breakup. I feel like what will help you to, I did post in the community tab some ways that you guys could raise your vibration. What I was talking about when I said that is just ways to lift your spirits, because the energies are so very intense right now, and they're going to be until the end of the month. Going to be very intense. Actually, this is just the beginning of things. So it's, best to start working on getting, your plan together as far as, okay, when I get bored or antsy or irritated, how am I going to handle this? What am I going to do? When the kids get bored, antsy, and irritated, let me sit down and figure out some things that we can do for them, so that we all can keep our cool during, this crazy energy shift that we're going through for the rest of the year. So I feel like for some of you, like I said, going to the movies or watching movies, things like that, your kids may have a lot of questions about, their emotions and their feelings, because the energies not just only affect us, but they affect them too. So they may have some questions or concerns, or be irritated or irritable, and their emotions are going all over the place too, while yours are. So it's going to be a community effort, so to speak. So maybe you get together with some of the parents in your community, if you're cool like that, and y'all figure out something to do with the kids. Like maybe set up, and if somebody has a nice big backyard, you know, set up a projector. Get some popcorn and let the kids come out in the backyard and let them watch a movie. You know, they could watch a movie that comes on. If you got, you know, young kids, what, on a Friday night or a Saturday night, you know, you could start a movie about 8 o'clock at night and, you know, just go ahead and let the kids watch something, you know, or you guys, you adults, you watch something. You set something up. That'd be a great idea. I wish I had neighbors like that. Yeah, because some people in the neighborhood, you know, may be feeling a little isolated or lonely. You know, this is a good time to reach out to people in your community, you know, just to see how things are doing, especially if you have elderly in the community, you know, because the energies are really intense. It's like we all kind of got to try to look out for each other as best we can within reason. Of course, I do understand, but your community could just be your family, you know, your immediate family. Some of you may not have family, so, you know, a great way to take the energy off and the stress off of yourself, and maybe some of you are lonely, is to, you know, volunteer, do some things in the community, volunteer, go to a place where maybe you could, like your local Red Cross, a food shelter, maybe the mall. You know, it's that time of year, right, where they're going to start setting up for the holidays and things like that. Maybe there's something you could do to help out or volunteer in that way, shape, or form. I'm sure the schools have things. The schools have committees, the PTAs, and, you know, things going on where they may need volunteers to set up for the events for the children for the holiday season, you know, because people are focused on trying to get back to things as normal as possible. Of course, things will never be the same again, but just some ways for, you know, people in different types of environments, whether you're single, you don't have anybody, whether you're somebody who broke up out of a relationship, whether you're somebody who's got kids running through the house, you know, for everybody to just, you know, try to find different ways to cope and to deal with these energies. What else we got going on? Ooh. Okay, we got fulfilled. So for some of you, you could be in a state of mind where you're just satisfied with things. It could have been because you've gotten out a lot of unnecessary bullshit out of your life. And so now you're feeling fulfilled. Some of you, like I said, you're going back to school, and that's going to be something that's fulfilling for you. The kids going back to school or the kids going to college is a milestone, like on your bucket list, and you're fulfilled about that. So for some of you, you are taking advantage of these energies and turning it around and using it for something positive, because it's not a bunch of negative energy going on all the time with everybody. But, you know, these energies can creep in every once in a while and put you in a state where it's just like you just don't understand why you're feeling that way. But for some of you, you know, you are celebrating some things, so congratulations to you on that. Whatever it is that you're celebrating, whatever it is, whatever goals you've had that you accomplished, you know, despite what's going on with COVID. Some of you are blessed to have your businesses still up and running. Okay, you may have gone through COVID and it may have been roughy. It may have been rough, but you've been able to, you know, somewhat bounce back and maintain and not have to close your doors for a period of time. And if you did, you were able to open them back up. So some of you are feeling fulfilled. Some of you are about to start a new business, or you just started a business, so you could be fulfilled about that. Some of you could be pregnant, you know, or you got a baby coming and you're feeling fulfilled about that. So anything that you've wanted to do that you may have had a goal about or you struggled to get through and you've accomplished it, congratulations to you. We got the desperate energy here. So some people on the flip side of things, you know, they're feeling out of control about what's going on. It could be a need. Okay, this is why it's very important that, you know, if you got neighbors that you are cool with, you know, and, you know, especially if you got an elderly neighbor, check on your elderly neighbors. See how they are. See if they need anything. You go into the grocery store tomorrow. Go by the house today. Ring the bell. Leave, if they're not up there, just leave them a note and a phone number. Say, hey, I'm going to the grocery store tomorrow. If you need anything, call me because I'm going to be going around such and such. You know what I'm saying? Do a little something for somebody else, because that'll help to take the energy off of you. And then you never know who could use your help and who could benefit from your help. So, yeah, that's what I got with that. Let's see what else we can pull up for you guys. All right, what can you tell me about this frustration here? People in traffic, they got things to do. People rushing. They got to pick up the kids. They got to take them here, got to take them there. Yeah, we got the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, trying to balance your time between this and that and that and this. You see this guy's looking at his watch right now. you know, I got to get there in time, things like that. So, you know, just be careful out here driving. Be careful with the road rage. Like I said, people are irritated as hell out here, okay? And their emotions are all over the place, so just be careful, you know. What's this irritated energy here? Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, because somebody, you know, they're trying to decide what they want to do. Somebody's very emotional about some things. Not sure if they want to put time, energy, and effort into things. They could be irritated, and so they're, you know, they're not sure what to do. So, you know, I would recommend just taking some time to take a breath. Maybe sit somewhere by yourself for 10 minutes and just clear the air, you know, mentally for yourself before you go do everything else. Maybe the only time that you had to do that is in traffic. So again, roll up the windows, turn on your favorite music, you know, and try to zone out while you're driving. Just be careful, be patient, you know, but try to get your you time in there somewhere. All right, yeah, people feeling lonely here. We got the Eight of Swords. People, you know, basically trying to figure out ways to come out of that lonely energy, you know. So that's why I was saying for some of you, take yourself to the movies. There's nothing wrong with taking yourself to the movie. I do it all the time. You know, before COVID, I would do it all the time because I am a big movie fanatic. I love going to the theater. I love the energy and the ambiance of the theater, the lights out, the big speaker, the big screen. You know, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'll have me a little something to drink, maybe a little flask in my purse. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And I just go and I just zone out. So some of you may need to come out of your head. You know what I'm saying? And when you're someone who's single, maybe you don't have a lot of friends, you don't have a lot of people you associate with, it's good for you to come out of your head. Okay? Because all you're thinking about is what's going on with you 24 hours, 7 days a week. And so you may need a distraction. So a movie might be good for you. What's this fulfilled energy? All right, we got the Three of Pentacles. All right, somebody might got a loan. Okay, somebody could have gone to counseling and then they're starting to feel better. They're feeling fulfilled with that loan. Like I said, for some of you, could have started a business, or you may have already had a business and you went to the loan, and because you got a loan due to what was going on with COVID, so things are starting to become normalized for you again. Your business is starting to pick up, so that's beautiful energy. What's up with this desperate energy here? For those of you who just broken up or gotten out of relationships and you're watching movies, do not watch romantic comedies. Don't watch anything romantic. Comedies are the best thing to watch, though, because they will help you laugh and it'll help raise your vibration. It'll help you feel better. But don't watch romantic comedies. We got the Four of Swords. Some of y'all need to get out of the house. Some of you need some sleep. Some of you are not sleeping well. I don't know what you got on your mind, but you may need to figure out what it is that you need to do. It could just be these energies and these planetary alignments that are messing with you. But just, you know, rest assured that it's not going to last long. But still, you need to find things to do to try to cope with that energy. All right, let's see what's going on in the love department or romance department for my fire signs. Okay, we got release. So radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Some of you, you've already let go of a situation and you're feeling fulfilled. Some of you, you're feeling desperate because maybe you don't know how to let go. Maybe you're having a difficult time doing that. Some of you, it may be a matter of trying to figure out how to move and relocate. But there's definitely an energy here of having to let go of a situation and move on. All right, some of you are the ones who may have already let go. You could be feeling a little lonely right now. It's that awkward energy. You know that awkward energy when you break up with someone and you like maybe 2 months into the breakup, and this could have been someone that you was with for years. You know that weird, awkward energy. Like, I feel like a lot of you are feeling that right now. And it's just, you know, having to accept the fact that it's over. Some of you may be wanting to go back to someone and someone may have denied you, and so you're having to deal with that as well. All right, so we got, yes, longing. Somebody's lonely and longing for someone. You know, this Mercury retrograde energy is kind of heavy because it's in the house of partnerships, in the house of relationships. So for some people, it's heavier than others. So again, you know, you just have to find ways to cope. Again, somebody's going to be trying to apologize because they may not be ready to move forward. They may not want to move forward. Some people could just be thinking about apologizing. It doesn't mean they're going to come to you. They could just be thinking about it. Or you could just be thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's in the air. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Fire trucks are going. Oh, they going in the opposite direction, so it don't sound like it's going to get too loud this second. All right. So we got be at home. So yeah, some of you are just chilling in the house. You know, you're taking it out. Some of you are winding down. You've been out running all week, you know, running the kids everywhere. And so, you know, we're approaching the weekend. And some of you are like, yo, I'm just going to chill in the house this weekend. I'm going to watch some movies. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stay at home and chill. Some of you are tired of being in the house. It could be the opposite energy. Some of you are tired of being in the house. And it's like, look, I need to get out of the house, you know. So that might be some of you going to the movies. Some of you going to, you know, hang out with friends or what have you. Then we have co-create with spirit. So I feel like this is what the fulfilled energy is for some of you here. It's like you had some tasks, you had some goals, whether it was to open your business, sustain your business, start a new project. Happy birthday to those who are celebrating birthdays. You know, maybe, you know, just making it another year was fulfillment for you, you know. And so now you're ready to manifest and co-create with spirit. And for a lot of you, based on what I'm seeing here, it came out upright. Spirit's got your back. And then we got watch and wait. So for some of you, you got something that's coming into fruition, okay? No matter what your situation is, it's just a matter of time for things reveal themselves. So patience, you know, is very important here. I know you're frustrated and you know, you got things to do and you're like, well, when is it coming? I've been waiting. But the universe is telling you, look, watch and wait. It's on the way, all right? So that's what I got for you, water sign. And that's not water signs. That's what I got for you, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. For the first reading for the month of October. If you guys need a personal reading, reach out to me. My information is in the box below. I would love to read for you all. All right, so with that being said, thanks for checking out the video, and I'll see you in the next reading. Peace out, fire signs.